Hey everyone, Lazy Panda here. This story time is about the time I went to the bathroom and found a lot of kids vaping, and then came out to see a kid being a little hostile. If you want more story times, there will be a playlist of these. Anyways, let's dive on in. So this takes place about 2 weeks ago. We were in school and we were having map testing. If you don't know what that is, it's a test with basically 40 to 50 questions. And for our school, it took 2 hours. After that map testing, I really needed to use the bathroom. So I asked to go, he said yes, and then I went. Not expecting much, I go into the bathroom and all of a sudden it smells weird. I almost thought it smelled like weed for a second, but I guess it wasn't. Cause what I saw in there was a bunch of kids just vaping in the corner. And I knew some of these kids back in 6th grade, and I'm just like, wow. So this is where we are today. Seeing all these kids doing this and that, it's just kind of crazy to me personally. But I was really uncomfortable to begin with. Then all of a sudden, a friend of mine comes out of the bathroom stall. Now to clarify, he wasn't a part of the group that was doing that. But he looks at me, and I look at him, and we're both confused. We awkwardly just made eye contact, and then we kind of just talked our way out. Sadly, he was already done with the bathroom, so he left, but I had to use it. So I stayed in there for a little bit. In that time, I used the bathroom while the other kids were vaping away and such. I was really worried that the teacher would come in because I did not want to be a part of the situation if it came. But after that, I eventually got up, did everything I needed to do, and left. And I was relieved. But that isn't quite the end though. The moment I walked out of the bathroom was the moment I heard another kid yelling. It was on the first floor near the theater room. At this time, there were certain grades that were going to the theater to talk about education and such. And with this group, there was a kid that was being very hostile. I'm not quite sure or why, but he was really hostile to everyone else. We have a police officer, so since we do, he would put his arm around the kid, making sure that he wouldn't be hostile to anyone or even the cop himself. But while he was restraining the kid, he was yelling and screaming and trying to punch and everything. It was really interesting to say the least. As I was locked into what was happening, the teacher saw us and then told us to walk away. So I did very slowly. I'm looking down there and all of a sudden I see him walking away. Then an hour later passed and I was talking to my friends, then all of a sudden I hear a kid say, "That kid got arrested." Another time that's close to this was in lunch. My friends and I were hanging out and eating lunch and chatting away. Then all of a sudden, as we were all chatting and doing whatever, all of a sudden we heard a ooh from somewhere. Then we turned around to see a group of kids surrounding these 2 kids. What were they doing? At the time I didn't know. I thought they were trying to hit each other or were fighting, but it didn't look like that. These were small kids too, which was really weird. But from what everybody said, one kid took a first punch and that was it. The teachers came in and stopped it immediately. They both had to go to trial. Pretty fun stuff. Later on that day, our teachers got an email that they were trying to read to us, explaining that you will be in the court system if something like this were to happen. If you're older and a senior, then this will be a public report. Basically saying this would be on the internet, this would be on your record, this and that. And it wouldn't be good for colleges to see. So moral of the story, keep your head down. Don't be so frustrated when someone tries to come at you. It just isn't worth it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Again, if you want to see more of these, there's a playlist of these story times. I hope you guys have a great night or good day, whatever time it is. Stay safe. Don't do anything dumb.
Oh my god, they're gonna fight. Look. Oh my god. Oh my god.